The Federal and Velevin Hypermarket jointly present the Thoothukudi Marathon 2024 to raise awareness on drug abuse. The event is co-presented by Edison Cardio Care Center, Tiruchendur, powered by L. Anand Jewelry and St. Mother Teresa Engineering College, Thoothukudi.
Hello and welcome to the Federal. Bangladesh is in turmoil as a mass protest against reservations for children of the freedom fighters of 1971 turned against the Sheikh Hasina government. The Prime Minister has fled the country and an interim government is being formed, according to the army chief. What do these events mean for India? To discuss this, I have the Federal's managing editor, K.S. Dakshinamurthy, who is also a specialist in international relations with me. Thank you so much for joining. My first question to you is, what does the development in Bangladesh mean for India?
It means a lot to India, in short, because India's neighborhood in the last few years has not exactly been conducive to India. You had a situation in Maldives. We've had issues in Sri Lanka, plus Nepal is constantly in flux. So Bangladesh was one country where the Sheikh Hasina government was firmly, allied to India and acted in India's interest, and also a very comfortable kind of a relationship existed. So Sheikh Hasina now fleeing Bangladesh has an immediate impact on India. And also, that is one thing. And also the other thing is that if you take Bangladesh itself, within Bangladesh, they have historically been pro-India forces and anti-India forces. So Sheikh Hasina, going out of power right now, it obviously means that it is going to, the anti-India forces get an upper hand. Now, of course, the situation is very fluid. We are still talking in the immediate aftermath of Sheikh Hasina's exit. So it's too early to say anything. But right now, it is a set in the sense Sheikh Hasina herself has left Bangladesh. Now, whether she'll come back, what turn will this interim government take? Will it continue for long? Will the military use the opportunity and take over? Because Bangladesh in the past has had military rules for a considerable period of time. So, or whether the military will give way, will allow a election to take place, in which case we don't know what kind of which way the go. So it's a very fluid kind of a situation. And also, please remember that India and Bangladesh have also, are in the process of signing some very important economic deals. For instance, the TISTA project. The TISTA is a major project which China was also, was very keen on having. And finally, after kind of a deliberation, Bangladesh kind of tilted towards India and said that it's going to go to India, for the simple reason that TISTA runs from India to Bangladesh. So India being part of it is a logical thing. But China was very keen on it. It was also a huge project. It runs into a few $1 billion. So all this thing together, and also shows one more thing, which is that Bangladesh is a place where both India and China are lobbying, or they want to job for control. Okay. Now, the fact is that China is the biggest trading partner for Bangladesh. It's been so for more than a decade. And India has been slowly trying to get to have some kind of a foothold in Bangladesh. So it's a very complicated situation where you have politics, you have, the economy, plus you have the regional stability and India's relationship with Bangladesh. So everything put together, it's fairly complicated situation. And right now, it's probably too early. But one thing we can clearly say is it is a setback for India.
You rightly said, politically, economically, diplomatically, it's a complicated situation. So, what should India do now? What will India need to do now?
Yes. So that's very important. How India responds to this is very crucial, because India needs to, of course, number one, look at it very carefully and make a quick assessment as to what is the situation on the ground. What are these forces that have actually made, brought about this big change in Bangladesh? What is it that has forced Sheikh Hasina to move out? Of course, one can always argue that it could have been a spontaneous student response to the heavy-handed response of the Sheikh Hasina government to the protests against the reservations that happened. That the policy that's what triggered this whole thing off. So India needs to act, be very careful, and then make sure that it doesn't antagonize any particular sections within Bangladesh. There is already an anti-India section, and India should also, use its, whatever clout it has in Bangladesh to ensure, even if Sheikh Hasina is not coming back to power, at least the Awami League in some form comes to power, because the Awami League historically has always been allied to India, and the Jamaat and its forces, the BNP, the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, has always been anti-India. So India should also use its clout within Bangladesh to, hopefully lobby for a bigger role for the Awami League. I mean, it's so it has to be done very delicately. Of course, much of this has to be done diplomatically. It can't be done openly, but it really is a challenge for the Modi government. So it's something that one can say is a latest challenge. After the previous one in the Maldives, this is the next one. So.
Thank you for your inputs. Viewers, this is a developing story. Stay with the Federal for more updates with analysis.
The Federal and Velevin Hypermarket jointly present the Thuthukudi Marathon 2024 to raise awareness on drug abuse. The event is co-presented by Edison Cardio Care Center, Tiruchendur, powered by L. Anand Jewelry and Saint Mother Teresa Engineering College, Thuthukudi.